What up guys, welcome to my Summoning Sundays episode number 6, the finale. As you can see here, I'm just making some pouches, making my way to level 98 summoning. Now, this is my last episode guys for this series, so obviously you have an idea of what's going to happen. Pretty certain I'm probably going to put it in the title as well. 28k at the moment off level 98 summoning. Now, I'm really just want to say a big thanks to all of you who have supported me through this series and actually watched me. There's definitely been a base of around 300 to 400 people watching this series, so I really appreciate that, and that's pretty awesome. Just to know people enjoy just sitting back on a Sunday. Well, at first, most of my videos were uploaded on Monday or Tuesdays. Wasn't so great on the timekeeping there. But it's great just to know that you guys, actually like listening to my endless ramblings on a Sunday. And I definitely will be, making a different episode or a different series to fill this void. Sundays for me are just a day just to relax and chill out, usually a good day for a movie night, ready for a long week at work. But I do need a series where I can actually fill this void really for myself as well, so it's really good just to chill out on a Sunday and just relay what I've been doing throughout the week in terms of skills. Now, because my channel is mainly focused around like PVM content and crazy loot videos, it's nice just to chill out really and sit back and just talk about skills and anything else which pops into my head. And this also gives me a chance just to open up a bit about what I do as well and who I actually am, because obviously my PVM videos, it's just hardcore like content and things. 98 summoning guys, woo! So yeah, basically my PVM videos, they're quite short, quite focused, especially with my guides. Obviously I'm not going to ramble in those, I just want to be straight to the point, but this allows me the flexibility where I can just be myself and just talk out what I'm thinking. So I definitely do need to fill this void with either some other skilling goals, and I think it is good to link it to skilling rather than PVM maybe, because it gives you that chance just for me to sit back whilst I'm skilling and to talk. If I'm PVMing, it's quite hard for my mind to multitask, and I'm a guy, so generally guys, you can't multitask that well. I'm definitely included in that, my girlfriend knows that for sure. Now, a couple days later, I decided to go warbands with a friend of mine called Puglife, and he's came back to the game recently after around a year of not playing, so I was showing him the ropes of warbands, as he never even went to that. He's never been there before, so basically we went to warbands and I picked a completely random world. We weren't fast enough to get into an FC, so I picked a completely random world, and it was the first world and it was actually free, so that was really lucky. However, this was probably the most failed trip I've been at warbands, because yes guys, as you can see with the chat box and me shouting shit and just telling people to F off basically, congratulating me because I was not supposed to get it. Yeah guys, I've got 99 summoning and I did it completely by accident. I just can't believe it. I did not realise that if you siphon that big portal beam thing on warbands, I didn't realise it gives you summoning experience. There's my mate by the way, he's got no armour. And this is him getting the wand of treachery, by the way. We were laughing so much. It's like, there's only 2 of us there, so it was a 50-50 chance, obviously. And he got it, and he was like, what is this one? Oh my god, is it worth loads of money? I was like, no mate, it's worth 500k. But at first I did wind him up saying it was worth quite a bit of money. He got a bit too overexcited. And then because of how overexcited he was, and we were trying to rush back to get another second go, basically I thought stupidly that we've been to this camp, we've been able to loot a whole inventory, no one's going to come here, potentially we can come back and make it back basically after the first wave. We were terribly wrong with that, to be honest. Well, you'll see what happens soon. But obviously I am just relaying what to do to him, and we're trying to make a run for safety. Warbands is so great guys. What I've started doing, as you can see now, is using warbands to train construction. The reason for that is, like I've mentioned before, I don't want to train a skill where I have to focus purely on the game, where I have to do loads of clicking. Even construction, some people made some valid comments. You guys will know who you are. You made some valid comments on my last video. Like I said, I do like to engage with you guys with comments. And one of you mentioned around how construction's probably worse than agility, or is, because you've got that constant clicking and your hand literally does go numb afterwards, and I don't want that. Agility is actually better than construction in that way, even though it is much slower. But you can obviously, you can sort of get used to the course which you're going on. And stop saying congratulations, Arcane Specs. No, I wasn't supposed to get it yet. But yeah, basically the agility course, you can sort of get used to it, and you can watch a movie and just keep sort of clicking and have the screen in a particular position. My girlfriend, for some reason, she gets the most random skills in game. She's nowhere near maxed or anything, but she's got 99 agility for some bizarre reason, and she's also done all the chompy bird requirements. I really don't know why. I don't know why. I've asked her multiple times, trust me. I just can't find out why. But she likes being different like that. And to be honest, whatever you enjoy in the game, that's what I try and promote to everybody. Just do what you enjoy in the game. At the end of the day, it's just a game. Just do what you find fun. So I'm going to use the construction here, and I'm getting very close. I think recently I've got around 85 construction, I think, or 86 construction recently. So that's pretty good. Now this is the point where I'm saying to my mate, come on mate, we've got to get back, we can get, double loot here from the camp. So I'm waiting for my friend basically just to get over here. I'm going to use the tree again, and I'm just shouting to him to basically come and chop the tree, and then he ends up running away from the tree, and then he comes back. And for some bizarre reason, I don't know how he beats me here, but I've got a bloody bronze axe. I don't know why. Bronze axes for the win, I suppose. But he goes there with his 99 woodcutting and ends up getting there first before me. The problem is, it's kind of lucky really. I end up woodcutting this for about 3 minutes. I don't even know. It seems like a flipping lifetime. And then he ends up going up there, and all I hear is him screaming because he's up there with no armor or weapon or anything, and he's still got the one of treachery, by the way, which he thinks is expensive, and he's running around and there's like a bunch of people killers basically chasing after him, and he dies and he loses the one of treachery. I felt so sorry for him. At that point I did tell him that it wasn't worth that much money, but it was so funny at the time. He was so excited to get it, and then he ends up losing it again. And the main reason for that is because I was making him rush to get back to the camp. Oh god, it was so funny. This was just such a random warband strip. I've never had a warband strip like this. You should just try it, guys. Try and complete warbands, without being in an FC. It's just hilarious. I'm sure you guys would have before, obviously, but it's just so funny and a much more of a challenge to do this. So my aim here, well, to be honest, I'm not quite sure what my aim was. In my head, I was like, I'm going to avenge you, Pug Life. Which, by the way, I must say, a big shout out to that name. It's such a good name. So I basically was saying, I'm going to avenge you. And then I'm like shitting myself right now. Oh god, there's like 8 people killers. And I'm like, yes, I've escaped. They haven't seen me. So at this point, I'm like, right, okay, I've got away with it. I am going to do this, guys. I'm going to loot the second camp. I can do this by myself. And it goes alright. Fingers crossed. Just chilling out in the wilderness, really, level 45 by myself with my yak, my lovely divination cape. And it's going alright. And then I see those guys, and I decide to just fuck it. I just leg it, and I'm pretty certain I use my yak here. Right, so it's tanking time. It's tanking time. Let's do this. Okay, so I basically try and just keep eating, and I make it so far here, guys. I just keep eating and eating my sharks, and I've got about 3 people trying to attack me at the moment. I've got 1 guy there and a couple of guys behind him. That guy now is starting to attack me, and that was the most fail surge in the world. Why did I do that, you stupid tree? So then I'm making my way back, almost there, and now I'm level 30 wilderness. I've got down about 15 levels in the wilderness now, tanking, and I'm starting to think I can make this now. For some reason though, I don't know where, I think they get to their thresholds or something, and they just start absolutely obliterating me at this point. And then I'm stunned, and I have to get to my, and I'm dead. Anyway, that was a fun experience. Probably the most random warbands trip I've ever had in my life, and there's my mate there with no wand of treachery. Oh, poor guy. Damn it, poor guy. But that was so much fun, and yeah guys, I did achieve level 99 summoning. You'll see me in a minute go and grab my cape. By the way, I must say this cape is so beautiful when I do get it and the screen changes. I just absolutely love it. I think it will be probably my most favourite cape now, and I've talked to a few mates and they said yeah, it was their second best cape until they got the max cape. I'm well and truly don't even know if I'm ever going to reach that. But the summoning cape, I do really like it. It goes well with a lot of things. You'll see me get it now from pickup sticks. And 99 smithing, I am 8k off 99 smithing, guys, and that was obviously a part of this series as well. I'll probably end up getting that probably, at some point. I'm not sure when. I don't know whether to save it or not. I don't know really. I'm also getting very close to 99 range. I'm around 600k off that, and I'll be hitting that soon, and I'll be making a video on that and uploading it next week with where I was training range, why I think it's a good place, and just things like that really. So I'll upload that next week. In terms of filling this void, I reckon next week, I don't know whether an episode will be out at the moment to fill this void on a Sunday. I have got some very hidden secret plans of a really unique PVM series. I know you guys like that God Wars Dungeon Hard Mode series, which I've got going on with some mates, so it's a social PVM series which I'll be uploading and creating soon, maybe a pilot episode. So yeah guys, thanks for watching this series, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a great week and take care. Bye.